friends, good morning. It's my pleasure to share something new and interesting with you people. In fact, my name is Comfort Kila Bame Mukoro, and in the course of reading, I came across this very interesting book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and I would like that all of us should learn and enjoy the lessons of this book, written by American author Josh Clarkson in 1926. He was a writer of many informational texts concerning financial successes and how people could be thrifty in their expenditure. He uses timeless, classic parables to tell us about how we can save and become rich people tomorrow. And what actually strikes me here is the fact that Josh Clarkson tells us that the sun that was shining on our grandparents is the same sun that is shining on us today. And this very sun would shine when our last grandchild would not be living anymore. So you can imagine, he just wants to tell us that the information that we're going to get from this financial manual is very, very interesting and it is timeless. And it's actually so simple. I would invite you people to just listen to me attentively. The watchword here is that a lean purse is easier to cure than to endure. What is it saying? That an empty purse, poverty, is easier to fight. You can look for ways to make money than to live in poverty. It's so difficult to live in poverty and lack and misery. And here, he is telling us that the prosperity of a nation depends on the prosperity of the people. And Josh Clarkson is telling us that if you want to be rich, if you want to be financially capable, you have to work. You must prepare. You must learn and work hard to be able to succeed. The nation he uses here is Babylon. All of us know about Babylon. It is one of the richest cities that ever existed. And Babylon was this wealthy because all the individuals there were very wealthy people. They appreciated the value of wealth. They sought for wisdom and acquired sound principles, financial principles, that would help them to acquire money. And so it all begins with us realizing the need of having money. With that awareness, when you realize that your situation is not going, you work every day in, day out, and things are just hard. And so in the text, The Richest Man in Babylon, we have Bansi and Kobe, who were workers. Bansi was a chariot builder. They had lots of money. They were working every day. But at the end of the month, they didn't have any money. And this text begins with Kobe coming to ask Bansi for some money. He wants a loan. And Bansi says, look at me. I'm as poor as you are. I work day in, day out. I struggle to take care of my family and basic needs. And when I do that, I end up without money. Why is it that some of our friends who work with us, who learned in the same school like us, are now rich? And they're even moving in golden horses. So Kobe and Bansi agree that it is important to learn. In fact, there is that awareness, and they realize that it is important for them to go and work to find out what is happening. After awareness, the next thing that is important is that once you are aware and conscious of your situation, then you realize that it is possible to make a change. And how do you have this change? It's not just by becoming aware. No, you must now be able to be worried, because you cannot be without gold in a place where there is plenty. You look all around us, there are people with lots of silver and gold, and you are there, you don't have money. So if you are aware and conscious, then you now have to start working. And how are you going to work? You have to work by gaining knowledge. So like Bansi and Kobe, dear friends, and myself, we decide now that we have to work, because when we learn, we can change our situation. You can be taught to be able to change your situation. And so Bansi and Kobe are going to meet Akkad, who is their classmate. They want to find out what makes it difficult for them to be suffering. What makes it difficult for them to be living in poverty in the midst of plenty. So let's join them and meet Akkad to find out how we are going to be able to change our situations, because all of us believe that it is possible to learn. We can be taught on how to be able to make money. So we want to find out the difference. And the first lesson, dear friends, is that you must be able to save a part of your income. Save a part of your income every month. 1/10 of your income. Just imagine if you were saving 1/10 of your income every month. If you're earning 100,000 francs and you are saving 10,000 francs every month, each year you are there with 120,000 francs. 10 years, you have 1.2 million. It's not small money, and with that, you can always begin something. Dear friends, if we all agree that we can be able to learn to change our situations, the first simple rule I give you is to learn how to save 1/10 of your income, depend on the other part of it. You will realize that your life is never going to be the same after these lessons. Dear friends, bye-bye. I'm waiting to meet you in our next session. Bye.